YouTube. Got another video here for y'all, man. EDP, predator. We know why he's a predator, and if y'all don't, look up EDP 445. But this predator is back with another apology, I guess, explaining what headspace he was in as he apologizes for being caught as a predator back in 2021 again. Literally back in 2021, that was like COVID year where classes was online and stuff. I remember being in class, seeing the video pop up for the very first time. It was crazy. We're gonna get started. We're gonna hear his 20th apology.
People are going to paint their narrative on you based on what they want to believe, especially when it comes to the internet and social media. One thing I want you guys to understand is that when you're dealing with trolls, when you're dealing with people on the internet who can just leave a comment and just run off to the scurries of their own, hiding spots, is that there's no reconciling with these motherfuckers. There's no getting through to them.
I mean, they're trolls. Like the purpose of being a troll is to troll. You can't expect a troll not to troll just because you don't want them to. That don't make no sense. EDP.
Trying to get these people to understand.
That's the whole point of what a troll is.
Where you were at that point in time in your life. Addressing what happened a few years ago, the whole incident and stuff like that. I'll be the first person to tell you, I was in a very dark place in my life.
We could tell. We could tell.
Had the fame, had the money,
and yet the fame and the money didn't stop you from trying to touch a minor. Who knows why, besides your dark place that apparently you're going to explain.
Had the status,
Right.
I thought that I couldn't be touched.
Oh, that's why you tried touching a child?
For it.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I want you guys to understand.
Maybe that's why he thought it was okay, y'all.
Another thing I want you guys to understand it, and of course, there's going to be those motherfuckers out there. Oh, EDP, just because you were in a dark place, that doesn't justify what you did.
It doesn't. It does not.
Don't try to put fucking words up in my mouth. We're not here for that shit. I'm here to
No one did.
explain to you where I was at in my headspace a few years ago.
Headspace don't matter. I mean, headspace does matter in terms of like how you're doing mentally, I guess. But like they said, no one's putting words in your mouth. It just doesn't change that you tried touching a minor.
You know what I mean?
When you
a
grown man,
as
like
a human being, when you make a mistake to this magnitude, is to
it wasn't a mistake. I mean, it was, but like
take accountability for your actions.
He just makes it sound like it was a normal mistake that he'd never do again. Gideon caught him again. This isn't a normal mistake. Gideon caught you again, and of course I didn't watch the video. I just know he trolled you the entire time. He had a cupcake suit on, but EDP, predator, you got caught again by Gideon. Where's that video? I don't know. I'm probably, you know what? Just for the sake of this video, I might go find that later and upload that later, even though it was a while ago. But the predator, EDP, got caught again, and he's just taking this as it was a normal mistake. Not saying you can't redeem yourself. You definitely could spend the rest of your life redeeming yourself. Valid, but don't treat it as a normal mistake. Or, I just knocked some glass over. That's not what this is, bro.
Understand that
you didn't just knock glass over.
This is
Alright,
not
y'all, I'm back.
You know what I mean? To have these type of behaviors, they are not normal, right? Get the necessary help, whether it's talking to a psychiatrist, talking to a therapist.
Okay.
It could even be as simple as sitting down and talking to your family members.
Uh-huh.
And overall just trying to make sure that the same mistake doesn't happen again.
Right.
And you learn from your mistake. That's all you can do.
Just a mistake, but...
And just try to improve yourself as a person.
Yeah, improve yourself.
If that's not good enough for people, well then that sounds like a fucking personal issue to me.
That's not the problem, EDP. The problem is you're treating it like a smack on the wrist, when it's not a smack on the wrist. That's a crime. That's a whole crime that you're treating like, oh, just knock some glass over, I'll go fix it.
Now, a lot of people, they like to assume, right, just because I haven't came out and made some big ass crying video, you know what I mean?
I don't need to see
fucking
crying.
Ass out of myself, all hysterical on camera.
It makes sense.
Like that I show no remorse. That couldn't be any more further from the truth.
I mean, you could show remorse without having to cry.
What I want you guys to realize,
you can show remorse without crying.
I have sat down and I have apologized to my family. Right?
Your family,
I've apologized to my diehard friends. And when I say diehard friends, I mean my friends who I'll openly admit I forgot about because I was
I'm sorry. How are they your diehard friends if you forgot about them? That makes no sense to me.
Surrounded by so many clout chasing motherfucking people who only really cared about me based on my internet and social media status. You feel me? I'm not going to mention their name. I'm not going to put them out there like that. You guys know exactly who you are. Sat down with them, apologized to them, heartfelt apology. You know what I mean?
But how was he affected if you don't?
We made amends.
If you didn't even remember him.
We talked about it.
Like,
and we moved the fuck on.
Like, I'm confused.
That's all you can do. Now,
and if you could apologize to your family and friends, like you say, why can't you apologize to the fans that watch you? The fans that watch you probably didn't even assume you was like that. And then they find out and boom, fans gone. Or fans in a frenzy. Or friends upset at the crime you've committed. You can't even apologize to the fans. They your fans. They was the ones bringing money into your account, bringing money into your pockets. And you can't apologize to them? Not at all. Not even a little bit. Hold up, y'all. I'll be back, though. I'll be back real quick. All right, I'm back, y'all. Let's get right back into it.
As far as fucking weirdos hitting me up on Instagram, I'm gonna show you guys some bullshit. I'm gonna tell y'all some bullshit. So there are literally 13, 14, 15, 16, 17-year-olds, you know what I mean, DMing me, hitting me up on Instagram, and they'll fucking type this message and they'll be all like, oh my God, are you the real EDP?
What makes the children, what makes the teenagers the weirdos? It is not weird for a teenager to admire somebody older than them or admire somebody that's big on a certain platform like you were. That's not weird.
The moment I respond with, yes, I am.
That's not weird.
What they'll do, right? And they think that they're fucking sneaky about this shit, right? Malicious intent.
Malicious intent.
You feel me?
Malicious.
I made a video a long time ago.
Malicious, huh?
And it was a video
That's crazy.
Where I talked about.
That's so crazy.
Obviously, adults should be held accountable.
Even though you're the adults.
And they should be, they should get in trouble for messaging
They
minors
should get
and
in trouble.
in.
See, all he sees it as just getting in trouble. It's a crime, buddy.
Those type of conversations in that particular way, right? I also feel minors should get in trouble
Really?
for messaging
Why?
adults.
Why?
You feel me? Having a very malicious intent behind their messages.
Why if they aren't adults? Now, I get what he's saying, like, kid, you shouldn't be texting me like this, you a kid, yada. But they are kids, they are teenagers. I don't understand why you feel like they should get in trouble just because you fall for the bait. See, I'm gonna tell y'all something. If EDP, the Predator, if he would have never fell for any of these baits, he would not be sitting here today saying minors should get in trouble for messaging adults. He wouldn't be here. He wouldn't say, oh, this minor tried talking to me with malicious intent. Of course, I dodged that because, felony. But he wouldn't be sitting here saying these things currently. In fact, it wouldn't have been even a thought to him. Oh, I think minors should also get in trouble for texting adults with malicious intent because they're making me fall for the bait or they're being very convincing. You just fell for the bait. And because you fell for the bait, you want to share this responsibility with somebody now, which is, I guess, the minors. But no, that's not how it works. That's not how it works.
This one chick, she messaged me, right?
Right, this one chick.
And she goes, oh my God, are you the real EDP?
Right.
I respond back with, bitch, how old are you? And who the fuck sent you? Right? Because I know.
See what I'm talking about? How old are you and who sent you? He already knows. Why even respond then, though, bro?
Fucking well, Skeeter John, Gideon, and all these fake ass wannabe Chris Hansen impersonating motherfuckers. More than likely they fucking sent you. You know what I mean? With their fucking no life fucking ass, right? Bitch, how old are you?
They got no life, really?
Oh, I'm 14. Screenshot. Let's go ahead and tag Gideon, and let's go ahead and tag fucking Skeeter John, or whatever the fuck his name is, right?
Why is he mad at the people that caught him a second time? This is so weird to me. He claims he's apologizing, but is upset at Gideon and Skeeter Jean for catching you again. Make that make sense, y'all. Make that make sense.
John, Gideon, get him. You see what the fuck they're doing?
Make that make sense. Stop falling for the bait.
Messaging, not just me, purposely messaging people.
Yes.
Right?
That's how it works.
Fuck with them. Which ultimately,
it's not to mess with them. It's so y'all could be caught and thrown in jail.
It leads to harassment, right?
No.
Showing up at your fucking job, tracking where you work at, fucking.
You're a predator.
Showing up at your motherfucking dialysis center. You know what I mean? Trying to find out, what type of community that you fucking live in, right? Storming the fucking leasing office and shit like that.
Now, I will say, as a community, whatever community this is, he's already filed as a pedophile, predator, however you say it. So, just leave his life alone. Like, his life has been on a downhill scale ever since 2021. It's been a few, whatever he's doing currently, just let him do that. We don't have to storm his house, stalk wherever he's going. Just let him be. I will say that. Just let the man be. Just let the man be.
Storming HOA offices and shit like that. You know what I mean? Fucking with you out in public at the grocery store. You feel me? Throwing shit at your motherfucking window as you're at a fucking stoplight when somebody recognizes you.
Okay, that's a little excessive. I get it.
Motherfuckers trying to, you have a fucking P.O. box set up and shit. Motherfuckers is able to track that shit down and fucking storm the little fucking place of business and shit. Fucking with the lady, fucking with the sweet lady. You feel me? Minding her own business, good people, good spirited fucking people, right? Trying to maintain a business, right? And here come your no life motherfucking ass because you thought it was fucking funny to take a fucking screenshot and send it to these no life impersonating ghetto ass botched fucked up sting operation fake ass impersonating Chris Hansen motherfuckers.
Again, I don't understand why he's mad at the people that caught him. You're the one that made the choice, and yet you're upset when you get caught. You are two-faced, my brother. You are two-faced. You are two-faced.
To fuck with you, to ruin your life.
No, you ruined your life. You ruined your life.
You think a person is guilty or not guilty, right? What the fuck, under the law, what the fuck gives you the right to go out and start harassing people? Right?
Who is he talking about?
And then when they've decided that they've had enough and they pull out that gun and they shoot your motherfucking ass, right?
Right.
All of a sudden, it was just a prank. All of a sudden, it wasn't that serious.
I mean, pulling out your gun and shooting somebody is still excessive.
Drag them back to a place where they were once at. You know what I mean? To try to fuck with them.
I'm a little lost.
I don't give a fuck how you try to paint the situation, how much you try to dress it up.
We're not painting it.
It's not good.
What you did wasn't good. No one's painting a picture. You painted it. You were the painter, bro. I don't.
But that is a malicious act.
Like,
and it's fucked up.
Like, bro, you are a predator now. If you're gonna say something, like, say something that's gonna mean something. Stop blaming Skeeter Jean. Stop blaming Gideon. Stop blaming people that caught you the first time. Just blame yourself. Now I get people are harassing him outside of where he's at, or wherever he's at. Look, people, let's stop harassing somebody whose life has went downhill ever since 2021. Is he like trying to make amends for it, redeem himself? I don't know. But his life has been on a downhill scale ever since 2021. Like, in terms of his personal life, let's leave the man alone. Don't give him any more attention than what he already has. He's already labeled. He was put behind bars for it. As you can see, he's out. But he's now labeled for it, okay? But you painted the picture. Nobody else did. You did.
Why do you guys think it took me so long?
Alright, y'all, I'm back once again. But, bro, if you gonna talk about your apologies or whatever, like, come on. Let's not do this. Let's not blame the people that caught you. Let's not say they have no life. They do. Otherwise, they wouldn't have caught you. And let's stop blaming people, EDP. Let's stop blaming people. You felt you only owed an apology to your family and friends. Okay, if that's how you feel, cool. That means your fans did not mean anything to you, which is fine. You don't really have your fans no more. You have maybe a few, but you don't got your fans no more. Makes sense. You didn't really include your fans in terms of your apology. You only included the people you felt was necessary, which was your family and friends. Okay, cool. But don't expect to make a new channel with followers and fans when you didn't even acknowledge what you did to them, because they watched you. They were your number one supporter that watched you. But hey,
to make that ghetto ass piece of shit, half-assed apology video where I had the Barack Obama voiceover. I know, and my friends know, like I mentioned before in the earlier stages of the video, there's no reconciling with these motherfuckers. You feel me? There's no winning with these niggas on fucking line.
You weren't supposed to
win. You're just trying to get them to understand where you were from a mental standpoint.
People don't care where you were at, bro. Look, if you rob a bank, right? This is a different crime. We're not even gonna talk about this. Let's say you rob a bank. Someone gets killed in the process. So, what was I saying now? Right. You committed a crime, different crime. You rob a bank. Someone gets killed in the process. Right? Someone got killed in the process, and you trying to make amends for it, and there's nothing you like. I get it has nothing to do with this, but he's like, there's no reconciling, or there's no. I just want them to understand. Look, people can understand all day what you're going through. Doesn't make it right, and it doesn't mean it's forgiving. See, forgiving is kind of a choice. People choose to forgive or not forgive. It doesn't guarantee that it's forgiving. It doesn't guarantee that you are now on people's good side because you explained it. You explained where your headspace was at. Like, people could understand and still not care. That is what he's leaving out. They could understand all day and not care still.
And no, that's not fucking justifying the shit, right? You got to keep on throwing in that this is not me trying to justify it, because they got fucking selective hearing, right? Because
no one's got selective hearing.
Down, right? No matter how fucking apologetic I was, no matter how fucking sorry I was, or whatever the fuck, they're going to fucking throw that bullshit at you. Oh, you're only making the video and you're only crying in the video because you got caught. Okay. Let's not make the video then. Oh, you need to take accountability and
okay. I'm tired of looking at his face, but we gonna end the video here, y'all. So EDP, the Predator. This is, you know what? I'm gonna just say this is his last apology. This is officially his last apology. There's no other apologies that's gonna be made after this. That's what I'm predicting right now. But EDP, I'll say this. You explaining to people how sorry you are, because you saying, oh, I never said I was justifying it. You didn't have to say it, buddy. You talk about how sorry you are and expecting people to just be like, oh, you know what, I understand, let me come over to that. No one's going over to that side. Okay? You can apologize all day. The only way that you could just, like I said, redeem yourself in any sort of way or make amends is live your life not doing anything else. Stop messaging people. Stop falling for the same bait over and over again. Change your life up. Stop trying to make money off YouTube. Stop making YouTube videos. It's not gonna work. If you want people to leave you alone, get off YouTube. Get off apps. Get off anything that has a streaming platform. Get off the internet. Get off the internet. That's how you got caught. And I'm not telling you, oh, so if you're off the internet, you're not gonna get caught now. No, I'm telling you, you gotta become irrelevant. And the only way you become irrelevant over time is staying off the internet, staying off of social media, everything, and just living your life normally. Well, it's not that easy. I got people harassing. It'll go away. If you become irrelevant, it'll go away. The hate won't, but it'll go away. All that exposure. That's the end of the video, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed it. We heard the apology, but until then, I'll catch y'all later.
It's not in here. Y'all wasn't recording, were you? Oh, my bad.